Trump suing various media organizations, and we mentioned the Des Moines Register and its top pollster, J.N. Selzer. He is suing for brazen election interference and fraud over its final 2024 presidential poll, showing Vice President Kamala Harris leading in Iowa. So we're finding out the lawsuit was filed actually last night.
So Jay, I play a dumb country lawyer on TV. You are a great city lawyer in real life.
Sometimes.
I don't.
My billable hours.
Nika told me I was too dismissive. She thought maybe.
Well, no, I just think the overall.
Maybe you shouldn't say that CBS is going to win their lawsuit, the 60 Minutes thing. It does seem pretty obvious, but right here, we are now talking about a lawsuit for every pollster that gets something wrong. I mean, you tell me. Is there a judge in Iowa or in America that is going to allow that to get past summary judgment for election interference?
My honest answer, Joe, is possibly. Depends on who appointed that judge, frankly.
Okay.
We all know about forum shopping.
Right.
For example, in the immigration space, pro-enforcement lawsuits are brought in the Brownsville division of the Southern District of Texas.
Right.
And pro-immigration reform, pro-migrant lawsuits are brought in the Northern District of California or the Eastern District of New York.
What's the chances for success, ultimately, of a lawsuit?
Ultimately,
suing a pollster?
Zero. Should be zero. Less than zero.
And so, again, I understand. We had the conversation last hour. The idea is make yourself a big bear and scare off all the press. But that stops working when you lose lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit. And I'm sorry, not my expertise, but anybody here thinks that Ann Selzer or the Des Moines Register is going to ultimately lose on this? Yeah. I'd like to see the betting markets on that. Also, the same thing with CBS. You sue CBS because you don't like how they edit an interview. These are going to be they're going to be unsuccessful. So the question is, at what point do you start showing that they're just frivolous, and the press the press can just dismiss them?
If it's about win-loss record on the lawsuits, Trump is going to lose these, and you could argue, well, that's a necessary distraction. He's using time and energy on that. But I think the real point here is to intimidate going further. Like, yes, there are deep-pocketed news organizations that will fight these and pay the legal bills. Individual reporters, smaller outlets might not be able to, or they get tied up in court. These suits drag on for a long time, and they become a drain of resources, distraction, and it make you think twice about following through on the reporting. I mean, I think that's the point here. He's not going to win this
polling.
He's not going to win.
Wait, what's this supposed to do? Stop people from taking polls in the future?
Polls that he doesn't like.
Polls he doesn't like.
Yeah, polls that he doesn't like.
In an election, he won. He swept through the battlegrounds.
Right.
In this side of this lawsuit, he said this poll, or his attorney said, this poll was not a miss, which it clearly was. She had Kamala Harris up 3 points.
Right.
Trump won by 13 points. Huge miss.
Right.
Said it wasn't a miss. It was an attempt at election interference to create energy and momentum around Kamala Harris heading into Election Day.
Yeah,
I don't know how that holds up.
Here's something Donald Trump knows. He knows that the fact of the filing of the complaint will get more press attention than the resolution of that lawsuit. That lawsuit ought to be kicked on a motion to dismiss like that.
Yeah, exactly. So why don't we just stop talking about
that? Won't get nearly as big a splash.
Right.
So yes, let's go back to immigration.
Very good.